Hello everybody and welcome back to Ben Parks The Extra Mile, where today we're going to be looking at this, the Puma Deviate version 2, having a full deep dive and going to give you my completely impartial, unbiased review of this shoe and see if it is right for your running. For now, sit back, relax, let's get this video done. Before we get started guys, maybe you're wondering where to get this amazing t-shirt from. Well, my own website, benparks.com, where we have the latest training plans, the best running hats in the business, and all sorts of a lovely running kit to help with your training as well. So go and check it out, benparks.com, and feel free to use code YouTube for 10% off your order. Right, it's great to see you again for another review. And as with all my reviews, we'll split this video up into various sections, so feel free to move your mouse around. We'll start out chatting about all the facts and figures about this shoe. We'll talk about my likes, my dislikes, and then at the end, my conclusions, and is it going to go into my rotation? And as always, guys, I bought the shoe 100% with my own money. It sent me back £140 to give you that completely unbiased review. Right, let's get stuck into the facts and figures. So as I just said, this shoe cost me £140, which is around about 160 euros or 160 US dollars. I know those currencies don't convert exactly, but they're the prices we're seeing them on the relevant websites. Stack height 36mm at the back, 28mm at the front, giving an overall 8mm drop. This shoe for me in a UK size 12 coming in at 315 grams, so not super light, but equally definitely not on the heavy side as well. Just a nice sweet spot in the middle. It's a neutral shoe, and in terms of the purpose of the shoe, it's for your training runs, your speed sessions, maybe even up some racing. For me, being really good on easy runs as well. So pretty versatile. And we have this lovely mesh upper all throughout the shoe. And then on the inside, it's got what Puma's called this power tape, just giving it that little bit of extra structure to the shoe, which really helps with that lockdown and that comfort as well. We'll come on to those in the likes. The midsole has this Nitro Elite foam. They've updated this for version 2, and you can really feel that difference, that responsiveness. And then on the outsole, you've got the Puma grip, rubber outsole, loads of it, heel strikers, mid-foot, forefoot strikers, going to be really well looked after in this shoe. There is a plate in this shoe, 70% carbon, 30% thermostatic. It's not too stiff, which is why it's really good on sort of a wide variety of your training and your easy runs. Like for me, bending it like that, if I get some like sort of race shoe like the Saucony one, super stiff. It's really quite comfortable for the vast majority of your runs that you're going to be going on. There's no different widths available, but I had no issues with the width of this shoe, and I think unless you've got a super wide foot, you're going to be just fine with this. And finally, it was true to size for me in my UK size 12. Right, let's get stuck into chatting about the likes. Quickly guys, if you are finding this video, please smash that like button and let us know. Today's question of the day is, do you like Puma shoes? They clearly make the fastest shoe in the world. They make Usain Bolt's shoes. Are they something you're looking at? Are they something you're considering? Or are you a big Puma fan already? Let us know your thoughts on Puma running shoes down in the comments. It will be great to catch up. My first like here is all out comfort. It's really quite hard to believe that a shoe that is really quite this fast and this sort of snappy, it's got a really good turnover, gives you a really good also lockdown fit, no hot spots, no rubbing, no blisters or anything like that. Version 1 of the shoe, people were getting some heel slip issues at the back, but they've got a lot more padding here at the back now on the heel. Those have gone completely. Really nice lockdown fit. No slipping, no ankle rubbing or anything like that. And finally, my point on comfort is the breathability, the airflow through the shoe. As you can probably see for the shots we're using, it is autumn here in the UK. It's not particularly hot at the moment, but no overheating issues as well. So top marks for the comfort. My second like is it's super fun and that sort of all-round usability. There really isn't much this shoe can't do. When we think of these plated shoes, we really think of just using them as our speed sessions, but the stiffness of this plate being not too bad, it really does mean it is so versatile. So for your easy runs, your speed sessions, your training, all out tempo efforts and things like that, and even racing as well, it has got all of those covered really well. This Nitro Elite foam they've put in this shoe really brings it to life. It puts a smile on your face. It wants to go fast. And then finally, with the amount of cushioning you have got in this shoe, it does look after your legs really well on those longer runs as well. Then my final like is the grip and the stability that this shoe gives you, especially when cornering. The Puma grip on the bottom here is just absolutely fantastic. As a winter shoe here in the UK, autumn, winter, when the ground is going to be wet quite a lot, for a lot of people in the Northern Hemisphere at the moment, it just gives you a really good amount of confidence when you're going into like a sharp corner or something. Really nice stable ride for all weather conditions. Now coming on to my dislikes. Well, it's difficult because I've just been praising the Puma grip on the bottom and I do love it, I'm not taking away from that. But with that amount of rubber there, you do lose a bit of feedback from the road. It is a bit of a muted ride compared to something like the Endorphin 3. But I'm really sort of nitpicking here because I do love the grip that that brings in, but there is a cost to that, and that is that muted ride. Then finally my second dislike, it's just a little bit on the heavy side. Again, against to maybe the class leader in this one, the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3. It's just a little bit heavy. That's all coming from this Puma outsole grip. So really all I can say here is if you want to go out in all weather conditions or a shoe to train through the winter, it's fantastic. But with that grip comes a few little negatives. Right, let's bring all of that together for a conclusion. And who is this shoe for, most importantly? Well, I think this shoe really is for someone that wants a daily trainer that they want to be able to get out and have some fun in. If you're on the fence about having a plate in your shoe, this would be a really good entry into that market. Not everybody likes plates, but with this one, it's not super stiff. It shouldn't be taxing your legs anymore. So I'd really recommend it. It's going to be good at all distances, your 5Ks, your 10Ks, your half marathons, your marathon training long runs. I'd happily run a marathon in this shoe. If you don't want to go all out and spend sort of 200, 250 pounds on these super shoes, this will have you covered at a much cheaper budget. For me, is it going to rotation? Definitely. I've really loved running in this shoe. It's been a real surprise. I haven't run in too many Puma shoes so far, but this one has just over exceeded my expectations. If you want to check out my thoughts on the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3, we'll link to that video down below. We've got a comparison video between the two and see which one comes out on top. So that's it guys, I hope you found the video useful. Please stay tuned for loads more running reviews and all sorts of little running topics we'll be here covering on the Extra Mile. Go and check out the other videos and I will see you out on the roads or the trails very, very soon. Keep on getting it done guys, and we'll see you in the next one.